Hello and welcome back to Black Closet. Let's begin the week. Final exams are this week, and many students are overwhelmed by the pressure. Student councils are expected to hold support and study sessions for nervous students. Oh, bloody hell, that's a lot of stressed people. Okay. Start hitting them hard with friendliness, so persuade. Persuade. Persuade with the aid of drugs. And there's not much you can do, so you can't even go to the supply closet, can you? Nope. Alright. That should be a slam dunk. Yep. Just need to relax and let the knowledge flow through her. So she's dealt with. She's dealt with. Oh boy, we're gonna get bull rushed here. Even with the aid of drugs. But A gains 5 stress. No new information to report. Alright. You are going to be very, very difficult to persuade. Sign there. Wish we'd hung on to some of those friendly things now. Okay. Persuade. Persuade. You've got a low chance of actually succeeding here, but what the hey? Lose nothing by trying. White gloves for greater observation. We should take this. Yep, good. So she's been dealt with. She's been dealt with. She's actually got a reasonable chance here. Haha! Nicely done. Okay. So again, persuade, 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 and there's nothing you can really do. I mean, you're going to fail this, but what the hell, at least let me know, what kind of, hey, you've actually got a reasonable chance on this one. Good. Yeah, it's the one with the 53 that's the problem. The rest of them we can handle. Even that one's got a pretty decent chance. Hey, nicely done. So we've only got one really stressed student left. So, who's got the best chance? It's either Althea or Mallory. Unfortunately, we can't both go at it. So. Okay. And use a veiled threat and a wooden ruler just because I want them out of my inventory. Actually, no. Use a wooden ruler and some white gloves. There we go. I know they don't do anything, but I want them out of my inventory so I can hopefully get something else. Aha! But she's finally cheered up. Good. Excellent. Very nicely dealt with, people. Okay, Rowan, supply closet, please. Council Karma's pretty high. The school's reputation's not great, but sedative, that's useful. The winter break at St. Claudine's runs for approximately 2 weeks, covering Christmas and New Year's. For most students, it's the first time they've seen their family since the summer holidays. But the reunion is not always joyous. For seniors such as yourself, this break is not much of a vacation. The final application deadline for most top universities falls at the end of the year. Forms, essays, and fees must be completed and mailed. Most of the work has already been done. Standardization tests, the requests for letters and recommendation, and so on. The final stretch is only for polish, to put the finishing touches where they will do the most good. After discussion with your family and St. Claudine's, you choose to apply to 5 schools. Eli University, cream of the Ivy League, but highly selective. U Stylus, a lesser Ivy, but still quite respectable. Leland, a prestigious California school enjoying the climate. Grendel College, a small Midwestern school focusing on your major subject, and Packard College, an elite all-female, historically black liberal arts school. Out of these, your heart is most set on. Okay, given that we're getting screwed over, and we know we're getting screwed over, I'm not even going to attempt the actual top one. But the next one, Of course, it wouldn't do to slack on the others. Your idea of a safety school would go to someone else's long-shot first choice. You can only hope that the work you've done at this point will be sufficient. And wait. Thias has returned to school! Hooray! Let's get back on that there romance track. Because let's face it, Yuri romance for the win. Alright, let's begin the week. Today marks the beginning of the second semester. Mr. Talmage has requested a meeting. Good morning, Elsa. I trust you had a productive vacation. New school tables have been published, and St. Claudine's test results have once more boosted the school's reputation. Reputation increases by 25. Good. However, that is not why I called you here. We have a new problem on our hands. Over the break, strange noises were heard emanating from, well, apparently beneath, the school. This caused a brief panic among some of the students who stayed over. I cannot give the Student Council official permission to investigate the steam tunnels, nor even tell you where the entrances are hidden, for that information is restricted. However, the student body is known to seek out such secrets and pass them along, and I am sure a clever investigator could discover them. Those tunnels are dangerous. If some student club is carrying out activities down there, they could be seriously injured and trapped where help cannot reach them. And that, as you can imagine, would be a scandal. I trust you are capable of sorting this out. She leaves with no further instructions. Reports suggest unusual activity beneath St. Claudine's. The steam tunnels might hold clues if a way can be found to enter them. Could the student gossip in the common room reveal a secret entrance? It's worth a pop. Okay, gossip, which requires friendliness and stealth. So you've got... Actually, I'll send them both in. Best stealth, best friendliness. Job done. Ah, Thais, it's good to have you back. Might I suggest we meet in the supply closet? He said, jokingly. Madison says the steam tunnels? I don't know anything about those. Getting some jewellery, that's useful. Someone is knocking at my door. Elsa, hi. Happy New Year and stuff. Look, I was just stopping by because... Well, obviously I got so many gifts for Christmas I couldn't possibly use all of them, especially the ones that aren't really my style, like this journal. She holds up a book wrapped in thick blue leather with a golden nibbed fountain pen. I'm not complaining. My parents have excellent taste, if I were into that sort of thing. I'm sure my mother's advice would be the absolute top of the line, but it's just not me. It's too serious. So I thought, rather than pile it in a corner with my other belongings, I should see if you might appreciate it, since you're the most serious person I know. That's very thoughtful. Yes, it is, isn't it? Ta! She leaves the room. Ah, you can't beat a good re-gift. Okay, you people are gossiping in the common room again. And... yeah, that's all we got there. Don't think the student council should be sneaking around and spying people and stealing their pets. I'm not telling you anything. Relax and reduce stress. Still, it's nice to have people back. So I assumed we were heading towards the game's end, but apparently not. Leo and Rocky came to class recently with suspiciously similar injuries. Here we go again. You two continue to gossip in there. Let's see if we can find out about the steam tunnels. You are going to stalk her while you have a friendly chat with her. No point going into the supply closet at this stage. Look, I've got enough problems marking up my Japanese grade after we got zeros on that test. Ask someone else. Let me guess. The more, the friendlier the way you've handled this, the better chance you have of actually getting information from people. Lola got what was coming to her, that's all. Okay. Let's question her then. Actually, you know what? Screw subtlety. Let us harass her. Meanwhile, we'll also harass you. With the aid of that. Common room. requires gossip and friendliness, which neither of you two particularly have, but or stealth and friendliness. So you and you with the aid of that. Because why the hell not? Done. She glares. Fine. Roko and I had a stupid fight and she won. Are you happy? Next time she'll get hers. This is worrying. We're gonna have to slap them both into tension, aren't we? She started it and I taught her a lesson. If she comes near me again, I'll do it again. Oh, wonderful. Thanks for getting the teacher to check my world history exams to fix my grade. I heard a rumour that there's an entrance to the steam tunnels in the boiler room. We now search the boiler room. Fabulous. Rumour has it that the secret society is forming among the student body, and Libby and Lakeisha may be the latest members. Find out if this group poses a threat to the school's reputation. Wonderful. Right. You are going into tension. Actually, no. You are going into tension. Thank you, Thais. And so are you. No fighting, damn it. Meanwhile, we need someone to stalk her, so that's going to be your job. And someone to inspect the boiler room, that's going to be your job. Meanwhile, Mallory, you are going to have a polite conversation with her, where you also use some drugs. Cracks under pressure and promises never to fight again. Good. Nicely done. Stalking her. Good. Libby doesn't seem to notice, so you followed her to the atrium. What's going on out here? We now search, guard, and stake out the atrium. Students wonder why we're poking around the boiler room. Annoying, but oh well. Aha! There's an out-of-the-way maintenance door, but it's locked up tight, so we can't get in this way. Damn it. Part of the new poetry club, but it's a secret. I can't tell you anything more. Turns out that the secret society was nothing but a poetry club. Good. As long as it's not another bleeding fight club. Or a self-harm group. Because, seriously, what the hell is wrong with you people? Okay, that's locked, so we can't get through there. So we're back to... back to friendship and... sneakiness. Phone supply closet, please. Didn't cheat in that Japanese test, and I don't know anything about steam tunnels. More sedatives. Nothing new to report. Alright. Okay, between you, you've got pretty good gossip and stealth scores. And somebody check the supply closet. Thais, you're good for that because you're not very, not very stressed. I don't think the student council should be sneaked out. Bloody hell! Got a hall pass. All right, load and save. Begin the week. The librarian reports that a valuable book on evolution is missing. The last girl who checked it out was Jenna, but the record shows she already returned it. So where's the book now? Alright, well, let's inspect the library. With the power of massive observation skills. And let us question her with the power of friendship. So let's question her with the power of that friendship. Well, you guys continue to gossip there. And you once more check the supply closet. Wander through the shelves but don't find any clues. It's too close to call. Damn it. Close to call. Janine says I took that backpack to the library last week and doesn't have it. Heard a rumour that there's an entrance to the steam tunnels in the chapel. We may now search the chapel. Good. A lemon. Fabulous. Right. So we're going to have to search the library again. Which you're going to do with the aid of the binoculars. And the lemon. Now forget the lemon. Just the binoculars. Meanwhile, somebody's going to have to check through the chapel. And it's going to have to be you. We're guaranteed to lose that, or at least we're guaranteed to get spotted. Which will reduce our... Is that our reputation or our karma? Oh well. Throw in an animal decoy. And a hall pass. Just so that we can actually make it through. And we can't go to the supply closet, unfortunately. But... we can... use the power of harassment. Nope. I was trying to use both of them to harass her. Just to double check. Okay, check the library. Still no clues even on a success. That was a bleeding waste. Okay, wonder why we're poking around the chapel. Oh well. But you don't find any entrances here. We're going to have to search it again. Stop picking on me, I haven't done anything wrong, and that was a bleeding success. St. Claudine's will be hosting a sports meet on January 25th. Lily will be throwing a discus at the track, make sure nothing goes wrong. Alright, that just seems to me to be a guard job, so Thais and Rowan can handle that. We're going to need Vinay for that, because she's got the high search skills. And we're going to stalk her, I think, with the aid of drugs. While you search the supply closet. You stand around but you don't see anything. You thought you heard footsteps, but they snuck away unseen. Yeah, I knew they'd wonder why we were poking around the chapel, but it's only one karma. Aha! There's an out-of-the-way maintenance door, but it's locked up tight. You can't get it. Bloody hell! Jana doesn't seem to notice you following her around. Do you see her meeting up with Krista to study? Could Krista know what happened to the book? Got some slippers. Good. Okay, so... what date was it? January 25th. So yeah, as long as I'm guarding it on January the 25th, that'll be what I need to do. That's fine, I just need to remember that. You are going to get stalked, I think, by Rowan. And back to the bloody common room. Have fun with that. Althea, supply closet. And no, Vinay, you take a week off. You've earned it, or a day off. Krista doesn't seem to notice you following her around, but you notice her spending a lot of time using her computer, but she only seems to be browsing the internet. I'm sure I've heard of a tunnel entrance somewhere, but I just can't remember. More drugs. Why do they have so many goddamn drugs in the supply cupboard? 25th, so I've got plenty of time there. You and you are going to gossip. You are going to get harassed because I can. Meanwhile, Vinay, supply cupboard, please. Can't go into the steam tunnels. What if there are monsters down there? Bloody hell, finding an entrance is going to be a pain in the neck, isn't it? It's not me, I don't have it. She runs away. This is suspicious. We now detain her or search her room. Chance to relax and reduce stress. Begin the week. Luanda, the top art student in her class, is due to unveil her newest work. Yeah. Someone is knocking at my door. Hello, Elsa. You know, we probably should have put up red lanterns. It's the year of the dragon. We could have had fireworks. You mean Chinese New Year? Well, you don't have to be in China, do you? It's a perfectly good festival. I don't know, it was just a thought. You could suggest it next year. Maybe. That's... Okay, that's not really why I'm here. Are you busy this weekend? You see, it's the Nationals, the US Figure Skating Championships. The senior event finals are this weekend. Not here, they're in California somewhere, but they'll be on TV. If I want to watch it live, I need to use the common room TV. And not everyone appreciates a proper sport. They might argue with me about the channel. I would win, of course, but it would be easier if I didn't have to. Breaking someone's knees doesn't put you in the right mood for figure skating. So, I was wondering if you'd like to sit and watch with me, because you're the student council president. If we're both there, we'll look very official. No one will bother us. Alright. Thanks. I mean, see you later. She leaves. Okay. So, search her room. It's going to be your job with the aid of some sneaky slippers. Back to the bloody common room again. And you are going to question the artist. Didn't actually mean to send you both. In fact, that was fairly pointless. Actually, no, it wasn't. What the hey, might as well. Because they do have decent skills between them. Close call. We quietly searched our room. Good. Find the missing book and return it to the library. Count against 1 karma. I heard a rumour there's an entrance in the steam tunnels in the greenhouse. We now search the greenhouse! Really supposed to be a surprise. Alright, fair enough. Search our room, please. And Rowan's going to do that. We could harass her, but I don't particularly want to, because Vinay's going to go searching the greenhouse. She's going to get spotted doing it, but as long as she finds us that bloody entrance, I don't care. Today's the 24th, so it's tomorrow that I need to be guarding the track. So, I probably ought to spend some of these points, shouldn't I? So... friendliness is important. Yeah, so I'm going to send you there to boost your friendliness a bit. And I might as well send you to the supply cupboard. Cupboard? Did I just say cupboard? Huh. Quietly search a room. Good. You locate the work in progress. It's a painting of a politician riding a purple unicorn on fire. This is completely inappropriate. What's wrong with a purple unicorn that's on fire? That's awesome. Hey, we quietly searched for clues. Well done. I was expecting to get caught. Aha! There's an out-the-way maintenance door, and it's been left unlocked. Build your social rating up a bit. Actually build it up a lot. A disguise. And that's a clever disguise, is it? A pair of Groucho Marx glasses. You now search the tunnels for evidence. Sarah, daughter of a major politician in danger of failing music history class. This must be prevented. Okay, today's the day when we need to guard the track. And that's going to be done by you and you, because I want to make sure it's done right. Searching the steam tunnels is going to be dangerous, I suspect. So I want my best people on it, with all the disguises and random weird stuff I can get them, so I'll do it tomorrow. So, assign there. You've been getting bad grades. Would you like to talk about that? And done, because you can have a week off. You stand and wait, but you don't see anything. We gained a baseball bat. Lovely. That's quite intimidating. She brushes you off. Sure, I knew music history is important, but I'll do better next time. Sports meet was a success. We gained 5 reputation. Good. Yep. No problems there. Okay, so... You, I'm afraid, are about to get harassed. And you're about to get harassed really effectively. Good luck resisting that. Meanwhile, Vinay, Renault, and a disguise are all going to search down there. Mallory, you can take a week off. Oh, actually, no. You need to be persuading her. And use a lemon and some drugs. Just to balance each other out. Actually, no. Persuade her, use a lemon and some fashion tips. So that's two things I don't really... one I want rid of and one I don't really need. Alright, I'll put in some study time. Good girl. Search the steam tunnel for clues. It's dark, dirty and confusing and you can't find clues. Bloody hell, this is going to be another one that's really difficult to find anything. No, I have to stay true to my artistic vision. That's after we succeeded, bloody hell. Sarah's motivation has been restored and she should now be able to pass her exams. Good. Okay. Once again, Vinay is going to there. This is going into there. We're gonna have to... Yeah, you are getting put in detention, I'm afraid. With the aid of a... Actually, no, I don't need... I was gonna say with the aid of a baseball bat, but I don't need it at all. So that's done for the day. So your observation needs another boost. Because your observation always needs a boost. Come on. No, that's fine. Disguises are useful. Miranda cracks under pressure and agrees to prepare more appropriate painting for the board meeting. Good choice. De-stressed a bit. When you arrive in the dormitory common room, Theus has already staked out her territory. A small tea set and a plate of puffy, colourful macaroons hold pride of place on the coffee table. Hi. Men in movies always have beer and chips when they're watching football. I thought this was the logical alternative. They were the prettiest thing in the bakery. Other than you. But I'm not for eating. Insert your own sexual joke there. Because let's face it, there's a pretty obvious sexual joke there. Don't laugh! Sorry. Well, sit down. You take a seat on the couch and sip the green tea Theus has provided. So when does the show start? It's not a show, it's a sporting event. We've still got time. Suppose I should turn it on and mute the sound. Images snap into focus on the screen, actors miming the values of their hand wipes and artificial drinks. Theus doesn't seem interested in small talk, instead keeping her attention on the common room entrance. A pair of raucous girls barge into the room and freeze in mid-laugh when they see the two of you holding court by the television, and they withdraw to a quiet corner to whisper to each other. Oh, here we go, it's starting. Oh, look at Sandra's costume! Oh, dark red must be her favourite colour. I think every other dress she's worn has turned out that shade. Those bands across the middle look strange. I know! I think it's supposed to be reminiscent of a certain style of designer gown, with the silver enhancing her bosom. Or the impression of a bosom, anyway. Most skaters are totally flat. And even more than models. Or at least competitive amateurs are. Breasts throw off your balance. But the implementation here looks awkward. Looks like having two sequined rubber bands around your ribs. I love skating costumes, not just the dresses, but the men too. There's so much variation and people aren't afraid to try new things. The best tell a story with everything they're wearing. And because they're constantly in motion, the skirts and sleeves can be designed to billow dramatically in the breeze, and it's so pretty. I wish I could dress like that. Does the school dress code bother you? Of course it bothers me, it's boring. Everyone in white like perfect little angels, which nobody thinks is true, I'm sure. I barely get away with this much. If I walked out of my room in sequins and fishnets, the first teacher who saw me would drop dead on the spot. Bang! And then you'd have to have me expelled for the scandal, wouldn't you? Not if you repented. Right. The proper counter response is to lock me in a small room and lecture me until I have a nervous breakdown and swear never to do it again. Except I'm one of your enforcers. Who are you going to get to break me? Actually, don't answer that. Now shush! She's going to start her program. One after another, skaters parade across the ice, demonstrating their skills in leaps and twists. Theus occasionally comments on one skater or another, trying to explain the details of the sport to you. See, Adam hasn't been ranked in the seniors before this year, so it'll be a big upset if he medalled. Also, he has a quad toe, but he can't land a triple axel. Isn't a quadruple better than a triple? Oh, it's worth more in points, but the axel is harder for some skaters because it's the only jump that takes off from a different direction. Obviously, you want both for best marks. By the end of the night, the boy Theus was cheering for comes in second, but the rest is all running together a bit in your mind. Well, it never hurts to have something you're enthusiastic about. Still, that to me is an excellent point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.